We are back again, YouTube. Another day. We've got legs later. I'm just making my pre-workout meal. So obviously I'm 9 weeks out now from the show. Last check-in I was 175 pounds, so that was a new low for me. Tomorrow's my check-in day. I can't tell if I've lost weight or not. I do feel like a little bit leaner, but hopefully we lose a couple more pounds. I'm at that point now where I used to be afraid of losing weight, but now I'm obsessed with losing weight anyway because I want to get leaner. So 9 weeks out. So what do I have for my pre-workout meal? Now, pre-workout meal is extremely important. I feel like some people sleep on this. Maybe not now. I definitely used to. You're eating throughout the day and then having a banana just before you go just isn't cutting it, okay? So my pre-workout meal is, we've got vanilla custard cream of rice. That's from CMP. And then we've got my whey, which is from CMP as well, and that is sticky toffee pudding. So at the minute it's a training day. I'm still eating 5 times per day on a training day, but definitely I'm starting to feel a little bit hungrier. So this meal here really keeps me on track. And to be honest with you, I wish I could just have fucking double the amount, to be honest with you. It tastes unbelievable. Now, I had this cold the other day and it didn't taste as good, so I'm tempted whether to just eat it before I go. Even though that's like making, I've only got 3 meals left then, and it's only like 10 o'clock, but I felt like it was a waste. It was like, I really looked forward to having this meal, but then I went to eat it, it was cold, and it wasn't the same. So like I said, 110 grams of cream of rice, and then we just mix it in with the boiling water. So that's my cream of rice made, stirred well. I'm getting a little bit better at that now. When I first did it, it was dead lumpy and yeah, it wasn't the best. So we're definitely getting better at that now. Now then, the whey drip. This is something I've really been getting into as well. I've seen loads of people do this and I was like, oh, that's a load of bollocks. That's not even gonna taste that much different. But do you know what? If you've not tried it, you really need to try it. So yeah, legs today. To be honest with you, I fucking hate training legs. Now, I'm not like super hardcore and like, yeah, I can't wait to train legs. Like, training legs is fucking rough, but we've got to get it done. There's no hiding my legs on stage. Obviously, I'm doing classic physique, so you do have to have like a set of legs. So legs is really important. I have actually been taking it since having a coach and doing this competition. Do you know what? That's been giving me a right kick up the arse with legs, because back in the day, I was like, I always used to do the classic, like leg extensions, leg curl, leg press, and fuck off. And obviously that's not enough now. So my leg session today will be 2 sets of seated leg curls, 2 sets of...
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Shut up, Alexa. 2 sets of seated leg curls, 2 sets of leg extensions, 2 sets of RDLs, 2 sets of hack squat, 2 sets of leg press, and then we also finish up on carbs. So it is a big day. It is a big day, but it's one of them. I've got to get it done. I've got 2 clients before to be personal training, so the plan is I'm not going to eat this now because I'll be fucking absolutely starving later. So do them, do 2 clients, come to my car, eat this meal, go and train legs, and then I've got all day then to maybe like post some more content. And then I've got a couple more PTs later. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm looking forward to it. I've just done a little bit of like posing practice just right there in the kitchen. I'm wondering like what song I'm gonna do it to. And I'm thinking Metallica, Enter Sandman. Like, I don't know if I want to go on stage and do like a really slow song. So that's my plan. I want a really cool entrance song. Do you know what I mean? So that's my plan, Enter Sandman. We've then got 30 grams of granola. Not much granola at all. Anyone who eats granola knows that 30 grams doesn't go very far, so only a little bit of this. On my gaining phase, I was having 70, so times have definitely changed. We need to go to the shop, so we've barely got any blueberries. So 50 grams of blueberries, this will probably just about cut it. That's lucky. Actually 55. And then the best bit, 10 grams of dark chocolate. And what I do is I put it in there and let it melt. What pissed me off last time is I made it, put it in the fridge, and the dark chocolate didn't melt. So we're not putting this in the fridge, we're leaving it out here. So yeah, that's my pre-workout meal. 110 grams of cream of rice, 35 grams of whey, 30 grams of granola, 50 grams of blueberries, and 10 grams of dark chocolate. I did forget to mention there is, I put a gram of salt in every meal, so I put some salt in there, a little bit of cinnamon as well, just to give it that little bit of, I don't know, a bit of extra taste really. And then the most important part, and I'm adding this in today, a little spoon. I've seen people do this on YouTube or people in prep. Apparently this makes you enjoy your food more, because the thing is with a big spoon with this now, I'm eating it in like fucking 30 seconds because it tastes that good. So I'm trying to enjoy my meals more. Every single meal tastes absolutely unbelievable. All 5 meals. Even if it's the chicken and rice meal, it tastes fucking unbelievable. And everyone knows once they do a dieting phase, food starts to taste even better. So I'm trying to take time with my meals, protect my digestion, and just to like make the most of it instead of having that in like 30 seconds and like, well, I want more. Do you know what I mean? So a little trick that is. So we were on the way to the gym, leg day. I did end up having my cream of rice meal. It just looked too good, and I thought, do you know what? It's not that difficult. I've still got 3 meals left. Like, I'm not starving. There's people that are worse off that actually don't have food, and I'm moaning like, oh, I've only got 3 meals to eat, and it's like 10 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, legs now. I just want to speak about like, what is your purpose? Like, why do you go to the gym? For me, I started going to the gym because lacking confidence, and to be honest with you, I thought the bigger muscles I get, the more confident I'll be. But it's actually a really, really bad mindset to have, because even if you do build your dream body, you're still dealing with like the same insecurities, the same mindset. So I'm really big on building your body, but also improving your mindset as well, because you can improve all aspects in your life. You can get more confident, you can think about yourself better. It all starts off in your head, but if you go into the gym building your body, already you're improving your mindset. You just need to put in a little bit of work internally on yourself to get over these things. So that was the reason why I went to the gym, and it even gave me a whole purpose in life anyway, like doing this as a career now, being a personal trainer. And I spoke about this before. I used to go to jobs that I didn't like, and all I used to think about was the gym, like having my meals, or I wouldn't want to work overtime because I needed to go to the gym, and I just needed to go and have a job that requires me being in the gym, because that was the only way for me to succeed. I think I've not like succeeded yet. I haven't got lots of money, but I'm a full-time personal trainer now, so it's given me a lot of purpose in my life. And I felt like when I was a lot younger, I kind of like was like chasing that really. But if you're going through a shit time, you're not feeling good about yourself, like, it doesn't last forever. Like, it doesn't. Like, it's not a bad life. There's always ways to improve it, but by going out every weekend and getting pissed and doing the usual stuff, that isn't going to make you feel better, okay? Like, when I go out drinking now, like the next day and the next day after that, I feel fucking terrible. So for me, I just like being locked in with the gym, you know, posting my content on here, posting content on Instagram and trying to get more clients. And I love the aspect of being locked in. To be honest with you, the aspect of having a hangover absolutely fucking terrifies me. So that's what I've not missed about this prep either. I have not missed going out drinking. I've got an excuse not to drink even after prep. There's no way I'm just like going out getting pissed up. Like, I'm locking in now. I'm 28 years old. I don't need to be going out and fucking getting pissed and being dead rough the next day, because it just makes me feel like fucking shit. Yeah, I'm massive on needing a purpose, because you need a purpose in life. If you're going through your life and you're young now, it catches up with you. Like, I felt like I was 18 like 5 minutes ago, and I'm 28 now. 10 years has passed, and I feel like I wasted so many years in jobs that I didn't like when I didn't need to. I said in the previous video, I want to be a personal trainer. I remember when I was like 21 years old, but I didn't have the balls to do it until I was 27, sorry, and I finally did it. And that was all because I didn't dare to post content. I was too scared about what people thought, or listening to older people, or listening to like your parents. And you can only listen, I only listen to people whose lives I want to have. I don't listen to anyone else's. Like when I was in my old job, I was looking at my managers and I was thinking, I do not want a life like this. I don't want no work-life balance. I don't want to be fucking miserable. Like every morning it's Monday again. You're like, fucking hell, can't stand being here. I don't even get the Sunday scaries anymore because I love my job. It doesn't even feel like work. Like on a Sunday now, I look forward to Monday again because, like I said, it doesn't feel like work. Like time just flies by. It doesn't feel like I have a job. And it's such a great feeling because I've always disliked going to work. I've always been different. I've always thought I couldn't wrap my head around it, like at all. Like why do we have to do this? Like why do I have to feel like I hate my job and just like waste 9 hours here doing something that I don't like around people that I have nothing in common with? Being too scared to post content in case what people thought. But I feel like you get to a point in your life or an age, maybe it's an age thing, where you do stop caring, or it's the fact that you want it more, you want this to make it work more, and you don't care about what other people think because you just want it that much. And that's a bit like me now. I used to care. When I first started, I was still a little bit, what are people going to think? But now, do you know what? I don't care. Like, I want this more than anything. I want to keep growing my client list. I want to grow on YouTube. I want to do all of this. I've watched YouTube since I was like 18 years old, watching all these people living the lives that I want, you know what I mean? And you can do anything as long as you believe in it. You just got to have a bulletproof mindset. If I woke up today thinking, oh, do you know what, I don't think this is going to work, I'm not going to post the YouTube video, I wouldn't have done it, would I? So always got to be, you got to be a little bit delusional. Like, I don't know who's going to watch this. Maybe not many people will watch it. That's not a good mindset to have, but I don't care because this makes me feel good, making this content, trying to help people, like I said, take through my leg workout now, and yeah, just enjoy watching people doing bodybuilding and prepping for a show. So I just thought I'd document the whole process. So we're nearly at the gym now, got to train 2 clients, and then it's leg day. So what I'll do is I'll record all of my sets, and then we'll do a voiceover, okay? So I will see you in the gym. So the first exercise, we have leg curls. Hamstrings are really important in a bodybuilding show, so this leg session we are prioritising hamstrings. So starting off with leg curls, I like to go heavy on my first set whilst just making sure I don't bring my hips off the pad. Always pushing yourself back on this machine, okay? It's really easy to not push yourself back and then you're coming off the pad, bringing all different muscles into it. You've got to be really locked in this machine. So go heavy on this. Also, towards the end, you can always squeeze out a couple more reps. So as you can see here, my reps are really slowing down. So make sure your sets look like this. Then on to the second set. So I'll do 2 sets of everything. The first set I'll start off on my heaviest weight, trying to keep hold of my strength. Then the second set we'll do a back off set. Lower the weight a little bit, try and get a few more reps, but still go all out. It's not called a back off set because you go easier, you're just lowering the weight, but still going to all out failure. Watch how these reps slow down at the end here. This is how all of your sets should be looking like, okay, if you want to grow big legs. Before this, I did have stiff-legged deadlifts, but I had nowhere to film them. So next, we've got leg extensions. Again, starting off heavy. I like to go higher reps with these, okay, because of my knees. So I think on this set, I maybe get like 10 or over reps. Obviously, these absolutely kill. You're going to feel a really big burn in your quads. Making sure you pull yourself into the seat every single time. Again, if you don't pull yourself into the seat, you can bring your hips into it. You can swing. All different things, so make sure you're doing this. We've then got the back off set. Just dropped it down a little bit on the weights, just to get a few more reps, but we're still going till failure. These sets absolutely kill me, and by the end of this set, I'm absolutely cooked. My legs are fried, but I've still got to go into my compound exercises, which is new for me. Since having this coach, we pre-exhaust my legs first, then go on to compound exercises after, and I feel like that's helped a lot with my knee issues. Then onto the leg press. So it doesn't look like much weight, and it isn't, to be honest with you, but I'm focusing on getting really good depth. I could have gone heavier, but I wouldn't have gone as low down, but with good range of motion. So I've lowered the weight and just improved my range of motion, trying to get more mobility in my ankles. Now, this was a heavy set for me, especially after doing 3 different exercises before. I think I get about 6 reps on this. So I've been holding this weight now since the start of prep. I think I used to be able to do 5 plates, to be fair, but so I have lost a little bit of strength. But yeah, these are a killer, and this is why leg days are such hard work, because these sets count. And do you know what? They're so difficult. So this was a very good set. And then we go again, second set. I don't take any weight off this time, to be honest with you. I do just like doing 2 heavy sets on my leg press. I think I still get about 5 or 6 reps. My legs are absolutely on fire now. Watch how slowly I'm going down and exploding on the way up. I'm not rushing on the way down. I'm keeping the constant tension on my muscle, okay? So it's all good lifting heavy weight, but if you're just going straight up and not controlling the on the way down bit, you're not putting as much tension on the muscle as you could do. So yeah, this was a good set again. After this, I was in absolute agony. Then on to some squats. On my program, it does say to do hack squats, but the hack squat machine is a little bit stiff towards the bottom. So I opt for the V squat, okay? So I've been holding on to this weight now, 160 kg, since the start of prep, and I'm not letting it go. I think I'm nearly losing it. I think I can get 5 reps here, and it is a really, really tough set. Now, this is what makes legs difficult. It's sets like these. Afterwards, you're gassing out. It's tough, but you need to go till failure. I've been very oftentimes when I first started the gym, I wouldn't go close to failure. Then on to the last set of the session. So I've lowered the weight. I've took a 20 kg plate off each side, and I'm just trying to get more reps. So this is a back off set, but still we're going until absolute failure. And by this point, I'm just wanting to get the set done. After this, I was supposed to do calves as well. But what I don't do calves on a leg day. I just feel like it's too much for me. And by the end of my leg session, I haven't got anything in me more to go and do calves. So I usually do calves either on a rest day or chest and arms. But again, this is a really tough set, especially after doing all them exercises at the start. This absolutely kills my legs, but I've been seeing great growth from them since doing this. So it's actually the next day. I didn't manage to record when I got back from the gym yesterday. I had something that popped up, so I didn't have a chance. So we're carrying on the vlog from a rest day now. I've just had a coffee with my missus, and I just had to watch her eat this like absolutely amazing. What was it, babe? Was it
ham brie and cranberry panini?
Ham brie and cranberry panini, and she even offered me some crisps, but I'm hardcore and I didn't take a salad. I'm hardcore, so I obviously didn't take a single one. But this is what people need to understand. Even if you are in a dieting phase, like, just because your missus is having something doesn't mean you're like, oh, I had to have something because, you know, my missus was having it. Like, no, stick to it for at least 4 weeks, and then you've earned your treat. Do you know what I mean? So many people are like really soft and like, oh, well, my missus ordered a takeaway of this and that, and do you know what I mean? You need to think about why you started the diet in the first place. It was because you didn't have much confidence, you weren't happy with the way you looked in the mirror, and you've just folded because your missus is having a takeaway in front of you. But anyway, got a bit sidetracked there. It's check-in day today, and I hit a new low, 174 pounds now. My coach has said I've got a refeed this weekend, which I'm absolutely looking forward to, because I am fucking starving. I just said to Chloe that I could generally eat like a full like red onion, like an apple. I don't know what it is, like I was just eating all like a salad off the plate, because I've only had 1 meal today, so it's a rest day, only 4 meals. So hunger is creeping up a little bit now as I get leaner, but I just keep telling myself, like, you're not starving, Josh. You're having 5 meals a day on a training day and 4 meals a day on a non-training day. There's people out there that are actually hungry, and I'm just bitching like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm starving. I'm not. I'm just a little bit irritable. Not irritable, but I am a little bit hungry. But you got to keep telling myself I'm doing this for a reason. So I've just got back to the house now, and we're gonna have meal 2, so I'll take you there. We're back in the kitchen once again. If you do bodybuilding, you're always in the kitchen. So like I said, this is the next day, so this is actually a rest day. Well, let's just merge them together, okay? So next meal now, I've only had once today, so I'm absolutely ravenous. I just went to a coffee shop with Chloe, and I literally drank an Americano in about, I'd say, a minute, a large one as well. So feeling pretty wired right now, and like I said, I'm pretty ravenous. So we've got 2 slices of seeded bread, we've got 2 bacon medallions, and 100 millilitres of egg whites and 2 eggs. So check-in day today. The check-in went really, really, really well. My coach is over the moon with my condition. And to be honest with you, I can't believe how lean I am eating all this food. I'll put some photos up on the screen now how I'm looking. Team no legs by the looks of it, to be honest with you, but I think it's just the camera angle. Hopefully I don't look like that on stage, but yeah, he's upped my cardio now. I'm now doing 35 minutes on training days and 45 minutes on a rest day, but I have the Sunday off. So yeah, cardio 6 times per week, 35 minutes on training day, 45 minutes on a rest day, Sunday the day off. 10,000 steps every day. And yeah, I did that 45-minute session today on the bike, and God, that did feel long, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, you've got headphones, I just literally scroll on TikTok, to be honest with you, and just like doom scroll, I'm not gonna lie. I don't do anything productive. Probably should do, to be fair. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what condition this is gonna make my body, because if I'm already this lean now, like what's the extra cardio going to do? He's not dropped my food. I'm ready for a refeed apparently on Sunday, which I'm fucking over the moon about, to be honest with you. I really hope he just literally doubles my cream of rice meal, because I've already had that today. That is my favourite meal by far. Well yeah, all my meals I enjoy. You need to be eating meals that you enjoy if you're in a dieting phase. If you are in a dieting phase and you don't enjoy the foods that you like, you're setting yourself up to complete failure, okay? So, if you are eating foods that you think, oh, I really can't be arsed with that, or it's going to lead to you maybe missing that meal and then going off plan. And it's actually not needed. You don't have to have chicken, broccoli and rice every single time. It's not needed. People think like you're working harder if you have them meals, but you really don't. I mean, nowadays we live in a world where you've got like sugar-free sweeteners for like your appetite if you've got a sweet tooth. We've even got flavoured vapes. Do you know what I mean? What a time to be alive. So, like I said, I'm going to have this now because I'm absolutely starving. I just remembered as well, the leg session yesterday, what's in this video. That was a really, really good leg session. I managed to record everything except for the stiff-legged deadlifts. Really good session. I've held all my numbers, and to be honest with you, I'm a little bit achy as well today, so I'm really happy with that. I didn't do carbs. I'm going to do carbs either tonight or tomorrow. I never do carbs on a leg day. I just feel like it's enough anyway, just doing legs, never mind messing around with carbs. So I actually try and do carbs a couple of times per week because I feel like they need a little bit more frequency, but I feel like legs is getting easier. I feel like ever since doing the cardio, I'm a little bit fitter, and after a set of like leg press or leg extension or anything really, I'm catching my breath back. You know when like your peak bulk, your higher body fat, you're just absolutely gassed after a set of squats or leg press or stuff like that. So yeah, legs is growing on me. As you can probably tell, it's maybe one of my weaker body parts as well. So yeah, legs was a good session. I'm just going to finish off cooking this now, eat it, and be back with how good that looks as well. I don't know why I'm putting salad on everything. I nearly put onions on this. My taste buds have changed that much, and I'm literally slapping salad on everything, which is good because in a gaining phase I won't eat any veg or any salad, so at least it's buffing up with the greens. And yeah, I can't even think right now, my mouth's watering that much. I need to eat this and then be back with you. So yeah, that's the meal finished. I don't know if people are thinking, God, why has he got salad on a bacon and egg sandwich? But just so you know, I don't usually do that. It is a little bit strange, but I'm just craving crunch right now, like that different texture. And to be honest with you, it's not really, every time I eat now, it doesn't really touch the sides, which is weird for me. It's just like my appetite has exploded this past week. So yeah, that's the second meal done now. I've got 2 more meals to go. So it's a little bit rough on a rest day, a little bit harder than a training day because one less meal down, isn't it? So, but we keep pushing on. But anyway, I made 2 sales yesterday for my online coaching business, so everything's going well, business side as well as the YouTube as well. I feel like people are subscribing, people are watching as well, so really happy with that. And I just got to keep going. You gotta believe that it's going to work. Like I keep saying, I always wanted to post on YouTube because I used to watch people like Rich Piana, Rob Lipsett, Mike Thurston, people like this, George Osborne. So I'm kind of just like sharing my journey. You know, these videos might be like mixed up in all different orders and stuff like that, but trying to give out tips as well when I do these videos, but also trying to get out my comfort zone because I'm really big on your mindset. Like I'm building my body, yeah, but I want to build my mindset as well. Like there was a time where I would have been scared to post this video. It doesn't scare me anymore. So if you've got a limiting belief that's stopping you from doing something, sometimes the best thing to do is just to take action, because then that's going to kill that limiting belief. We've all got limited beliefs, okay? It's like instilled in us from your childhood, maybe school, how you were brought up, parents, but you can get rid of these limiting beliefs. So my limiting belief was, I'll never post on YouTube. I can't post to YouTube. Who am I to post to YouTube? You know, I've been on prep now for 7 weeks now, and I should have done it at the very start because Chloe was like, why don't you do it at the start? But I just flopped. So this is all about self-development, self-growth, getting yourself out of your comfort zone, and motivating you guys, if you watch this the whole way through, to do it as well. Go and do whatever you want to do in your life. It took me 7 years to become a personal trainer when I wanted to do it since the age of 20 years old, 21. I brought the qualification, and it then took me another 3 years to actually complete it as well, because I absolutely flapped it, because I was worried about posting content, worried about what people thought. And now a year later since doing it, I've now got 25 clients, like a mixed match of online and in person. So I'm in full time with it. Doesn't even feel like I've got a job. That's why I can sit here and just speak in front of a camera, and I've got time to do it. So just a little bit of motivation. But other than that, prep's going great. I'm loving it, enjoying the process. We have got tomorrow, we have got pull, and I'm going to be training with one of my clients actually. So I'm going to record the whole session again, maybe do more of like a full eating day, maybe day in the life or something like that. So, but yeah, it's going good. So if you like the video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.